Hi everyone, I hope you're fine. It's a joy, it's a privilege to be here to talk to you guys, to share with you, and to grow together with you. Today I'm just encouraged by the story of Tamar and Judah. If any one of you knows that story, it's found in the book of Genesis, chapter 30. Let me confirm, chapter 38. That story kind of reflects how we naturally live our lives. We always want good things for us, for ourselves, but when we are looking at the other person, we want harsh things for themselves, for them. Um, I'm encouraged by a verse in Matthew chapter 22, verse 37 to 39. It says, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment. And the second is like it, you shall love your neighbor as yourself." So this part for "you shall love your neighbor as yourself" has made me realize how selfish I naturally am. I want this for me, but when it's something that is when someone else is supposed to be given that, I feel like no, they don't deserve it. No. Let's talk about even mercy and forgiveness. I want to be forgiven. I want everyone to be merciful to me. I want people to love me. I want people to treat me fairly. But what about the other person? No, 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 they should be treated harshly. In fact, they should pay. They are the worst. They should. And just that verse in Matthew reminds me how when we are thinking about ourselves, we think about ourselves with so much mercy and so much love and so much grace. But we rarely, if we do, yes, but we naturally don't do that to other people. We have a tendency to just be selfish. So today I want us to be encouraged to think through that verse. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. You know, that story of Tamar and Judah is very interesting. Tamar, when Judah was supposed to fulfill some requirements, because Tamar was supposed to be given one of the sons to be the husband, but Judah did not do it. So Tamar heard that Judah was going. Judah was Tamar's father-in-law. So Tamar went and pretended to be a prostitute and asked Judah to give some of his items as security before he sends payment in form of a sheep or goat. Anyway, so Tamar, when it was said that Tamar was pregnant, you know what Judah said? "Let her be brought out here and be burnt to death." That was the level that Judah put Tamar at, because Tamar got pregnant through him. He didn't know, he thought he had slept with someone who was a prostitute. Think about it. Judah slept with someone he thought was a prostitute. According to me, I would think he was also prostituting. But he decides that Tamar is supposed to be burnt to death. Why? Why not both of them? Anyway, so Tamar shows evidence of who is the father of the child she was carrying. Turns out it was Judah. And then guess what Judah says? Judah says that, "Tamar, you're more righteous than I am." And I guess that story reminds me of the same verse I've talked about in Matthew chapter 22, verse 37 to 39, that you shall love your neighbor as yourself. When there was evidence that Judah was guilty, he was merciful to Tamar. Maybe what makes us love others is when we stop and realize that we have been forgiven, we have received mercy, we are not judged, we have been saved and delivered. Then it helps us to love others as ourselves. Maybe that's where the problem is. Well, maybe that's my problem. The reason why I feel selfish is because I have not stopped to think that someone else has sacrificed for me. And who is this person who sacrificed for me? Of course, it's Jesus Christ. He went to that cross and took my place. And he paid the price that I was supposed to pay. So today I want to encourage you. I want to encourage myself that we should love others as we want. We should love others the way we love ourselves. And loving ourselves begins where we acknowledge that someone else has loved us, who is Christ, who has loved us with everything that he has. God bless you. Time is precious and I'm enjoying the short versions. I hope you're also enjoying them. Be blessed. God bless you so much.